It's been a long time. I've been wanting to come to Australia. I've been wanting to come to New Zealand. So many people around the world think that the Pacific Islands are amongst the most beautiful place on the planet. God's incredible creation. And, watching my friends, train this weekend, Dave Yaloa, and I know the hits that he's taken in the 12 years that we've been building this together. Jay Peso and his background and what he's going through with us right now, you all, what you're going through with us right now, what it takes to be a family. Being in a family, it ain't always easy. It ain't always perfect. It ain't always smooth. But if you're family, you're family. And so a quick shout out to my new brother from another mother. Well, actually, two of them that aren't here with us right now, but I was with them the other night. A lot of fun. I don't know if they told you. But, Shane, can we say hi, Shane? Would you mind if I use the stage a little bit just to say hi to some people? Okay. So, hi, Shane. Hi, Shane. You should be here. Gary Ing, he's back in, I think, Sydney. So, hi, Gary. Hi. So we get the camera on me in the audience going. So, hi, Shane. Hi, Gary. Okay, y'all are good. Y'all are ready to play. Okay, I got some more. This will make sense. I've been doing this over 20 years. And where there's a will, there's a way. If you have the will, you'll figure out the way. I'm excited about what we have. I love our company. I love our product. I feel bad if I don't share it. I believe in it so much. I feel bad not sharing it. So anytime the opportunity presents itself, I'm telling you still, all these years later, I share it. And so I go finally, to Sydney. I've been waiting all these years, my whole life. But as a networker, I've had invitations. I could have come here. I had the downline here before, and I just never went. So finally I do. I was expecting my wife to be with me, so we were going to do some things and go see Sydney and all, and have some time together. Hi, Michael. We had fun on that. But I want to come back. And I want to bring my wife with me, and I want to do it again. I want to go to Sydney again. I want to Gold Coast again. I'd like to come here and go to Queenstown, too. And so hopefully, don't hold me to this, but hopefully I want to try and come back for boot camp. I'm just really happy to be here, always with Marc and Monica and the rest of the team, my friends, but also Jay Peso this trip, and then Dave Yaloa. But I'd love to come back. Jeff Balfe considered coming this time because it was his birthday, but he didn't. So hopefully I can come back with Jeff next time because he also is one of my best friends. So. Just to show you, okay, so I come to town, and I'm in town 24 hours, in Sydney, and can we go to, I got the clicker. This is just what I just want to tell you from all my years of experience and going to ask you to do, okay? For you, for our company, just what I know how it works, okay? I've had to hit reset lots of times inside of me. I had to hit reset and go again. because that's just the nature of business. That's the nature of life. There's always cycles. And so I've been good at that. It's allowed me to have that longevity and not get knocked out. But anytime I hit reset, it means I have zero tolerance for negativity. I don't listen to the noise, because all it does is suck the life out of me and slow me down. And whenever I'm setting the next goal, whether it be as a rep or a company owner, I got to keep my eye on the prize and just got to keep building towards the next goal. And here it is. I've been doing this over 20 years. I'm still hungry as a rep. Here it is over 12 years with the company, and I'm still hungry. I still have goals for the company. You run up to $1 billion, guess where you want to go from there? 2 or 3 billion. So my mind doesn't think anything less than 2.5 billion for our company right now, because I know if we do that, we pass up Tupperware. It's been around a long time. I know if we do that, we pass up New Skin. Been around a long time. And, we can do it, And what would that be like, right? If within the next year and a half, we run up to 2.5 billion and we pass up Tupperware. So you got to have goals. You got to have a target. But what if you don't hit it? What if you fall short? That's okay. But it's not okay not to have a goal. It's not okay not to have a target and move in the direction of the target. So, yes, what I care most about is that we're enjoying the ride. I care most about the kind of leadership that we're building. I don't have a goal as far in terms of like numbers or size or anything that I would ever pick that over, our heart and soul. Who we are as a company. And if we've got to slow down at some point to regroup and lock arms and hug and kiss and high five and regroup and then run again, okay, I'd rather do that and go, remember, we come back together and go, who are we? I remember when a lot of our international expansion came from when Matt Morris had Success University, and he grew his company. He was in multiple countries. He got himself in a pinch in Africa, and he needed us to acquire him. And so we acquired Matt Morris. We were a U.S. company. All of a sudden, now we're in multiple countries. There were some countries that we felt like we'd be at risk at or we couldn't support or something like that. We shut down a few countries. We left other countries open. We had all those people fly into a big event. And they saw, wow, this is cool. Travel, this training event system, everything. So they plugged in. They went running. That's when I first met Efrosini. And then I go to London. And after we acquire the company and they join, and now we're in all these countries, and one big market's London, so I go to London, and I have this hotel room, and I'm going to have everybody come with me for a drink, because I had to tell Matt's hardcore red. He's just competitive, he's driven, and I'm telling you, you got to stop and smell the roses. And he'd been to London and around, and he never stopped and did any fun things. It was just money, 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 and go, go, go. So I'm like, okay, well, now we're in London. We're gonna have a drink day. So I have this really nice hotel, and it's 5-star luxury hotel, and I have everybody come over, and these are grown adults. Okay, a lot of them live in London. They're born, raised, lived in London. They've been there their whole life. They know this hotel. They know it's very elegant, very luxury, nice hotel. So I get everybody jumping on the bed, on the couch. We have a pillow fight. I got all these new reps that I inherited. And now I got to train them up. How do you be a pro networker in travel with Wayne? Okay, we got to trash a nice hotel room. Okay, so that was breakfast. That was just to start the day. So then, go out, and I had them, we rented one of the open air buses. That's one of my favorite things to do in all the cities. And so we get on this open air bus, and we're going around the city. And this is where I learned this thing. In America, the way you call out the competition, you say, "We got spirit, yes we do. We have spirit, how about you?" And then they say back, "No, we got spirit, yes we do. We have spirit, how about you?" And then it goes back and forth. So then they're like, I'm doing that in London on the open air bus to another bus. And they're looking at me like I'm crazy. But then the people on my own bus, my friends, are looking at me like I'm crazy. They go, "We don't do that. No, we don't do that." We say, "Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are ya?" And so then we start yelling at the end of the bus, "Who are ya? Who are ya?" And they're just looking at us like we're crazy. So now it's like on, right? Because you got these two open air buses like this, kind of like racing. And depending on traffic and the street lights and everything. And so every time they get next to us, man, we're yelling at them. They don't know what to do. They booked on Expedia. There's no friendship. There's no culture. They're all separate individuals. We a family, man. We a team. And we got this whole bus. And so every time we get the speakers going, I got my music, get the speakers going, and man, I can hit play. So it's like, hey, 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 bye, bye, na, na, na. Yeah, we are the champions. We are the champions. Oh, time for losers. Oh, shoot. So we have so much fun. Going around the city and seeing everything like this from this view with these people, this music, and a lot of times I'll get like pizzas up there, and we'll order some booze up there. We got a whole bar going. There was one time in Vegas where I did this. It was in Vegas. We were at like 3 of these things. And we had Monaco DJing on one, speakers hooked up on the other one. So whenever he plays, it's synced up with all the other buses. And we're going down the Las Vegas Strip with a drone flying over us, And then I hired all those characters on the street that you see to get on. So every bus had like different characters on it. I mean, it's just surreal. There was one time I was in another city. I was on the open air bus, and I'm playing my music and doing all this. And I saw something, and I tell my buddies, "Okay, hey, we got to get off. We got to go do this." And then when I got off the bus, the rest of the people started clapping. That I'm leaving. So that again, it's like, because you don't have permission to have fun. They're all like this. They're all just, and they're listening to the little headphone things, the tour of the city. And they're just sitting there. And they just look dead. And I get on there with my speakers, my friend, we're rocking out. And we get off, and they're like clapping, They should let themselves go for a minute and just feel what I feel. Then, so anyway, we're back in London, and we trash the hotel room. We get on the buses. We win that race around the city. And we go to the London Eye. We go to different bars. So anyway, we have this whole day. We're walking. The times we're walking the city in London Bridge, there are pictures everywhere. And we end up at the oldest wine bar in London. And they got these underground caverns and all this great wine. And so we got our group, and we got our drink, and we got our music playing, and it's just, I mean, we just shut down the whole city. There's the one bar with the boat that's right on the water and all this. I mean, we just went from place to place to place as a group, as a mob. You know, it just had so much fun. And at the end, you know, people were telling me, you know, dude, I was born and raised here. I've lived here my whole life, and I've never done that. So, you know, the business is fun, the friends are fun, but that was the start of us, WorldVentures, and our international expansion. And, you know, Savas and Stavros, leadership, I mean, even in, you know, certainly the Cypriots and the Greeks and the Israelis, everybody, but they tapped their country. I mean, they made a big dent in the population of their country. So naturally they want to, you know, expand. And so I empathize. I'm like, yes, okay, you know, I understand. You need to expand. And so mentally and emotionally, I'm supportive of that. I struggle because I'm the owner of the company, and it puts the company at risk. It puts me at risk because, you know, I don't know what a country's going to do if we're not there officially yet. And so we're always running a race, and I've had to learn a lot. That part's new to me. I've been a rep in other companies. I've expanded around the world. You know, I had some limited knowledge, but not really what it takes, and not ever, you know, getting in a pinch in a country like Matt did, where he needed us to acquire him, or we did out of Asia. So we get a pinch. But all of a sudden, this is where always this company has been a reflection of what's going on in here and in here. It started there, I talked, it expanded, and that's just the way things work. That's the way it works for you and your downline, with you and your friends, and in your goals to hit IMD. That's the way it works. For me, that's the way it works. What am I thinking up here to build the company for the future? So what I've had to learn is, because I have to grow. If I grow, the company grows. If I don't grow, the company doesn't grow. So I have to go through pain and learning too. And you a lot of times learn more from pain and sorrow and learning. And that doesn't feel good. And when it doesn't feel good, it's a wake-up call to say, hey, something's not right. You don't like something. You gotta fix something. Okay, so that's what you do. You step up and pay attention and learn what you got to learn to become bigger and better. Now, me as your company owner, do you want me to step up and learn and grow for the sake of everybody? Or do you want me to step out? You want me to step up or step out? See, because you could say, Wayne, we want you to sell the company. That's an option. You can say, Wayne, you suck. We grew from 200 to 1 billion in a few years, but now you suck. Sell the company to somebody that can run a $2 billion company. See, I believe I can do it with you. And now, so just let me hear you. Okay, should I step out? Should I step up? If I step up, will you step up with me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Good. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Then that's what we will do. Because this company's always been about we. This company's never been about me. So I appreciate a lot of the love that I get. As the owner, as the head coach, as the quarterback, however I get labeled, I appreciate the love, the accolades. But it's never about me. It's always about we. I mean, you know, Marc, give it up to Marc. You know, Josh Payne, you know, and Eddie's really jumped in. And been willing to learn this new industry. And you all have been great about being patient with us and giving us grace and trusting us. Everybody in this entire industry looks at us and says, wow, that company, WorldVentures, holy shit. Seriously, they're thinking, never seen it before. That company is special. That's what other companies say about us. That's what other company owners say about us. They see that we are unique. They see that we are special. They see that we are powerful. And I mean, we, right? I mean, us, I mean you, there's corporate, there's the field, but we keep it in balance. You got to have the yin, you got to have the yang. And if one of those get out of balance, you don't have yin and you don't have yang, you either got all yin or all yang. It's the same thing. The field's got to grow. Corporate's got to grow with the field. If the field grows too fast and corporate can't keep up, we're out of balance, we're going to have some problems. If all of a sudden we can get corporate to grow as fast as the field, then we're okay. So now you're into strategy. Now you're into planning. So what is going to be our international expansion strategy? We got a little tight because when I first wrote the comp plan and we were only in America, I always had plans on going international, but I thought I would have more time and more runway to do it more methodically and create some margin and other things. But when we did it through acquisition and we got out there fast and it spread fast and everything else, you know, honestly, we just weren't ready. And I had a team of people that when I hired them, they were maybe joined us when we were like 30 million a year or 50 million a year, but all of them below 200 million a year. And then we ran up to 350 million in the year, and then 690, I think, and then $1 billion. We grew too big, too fast. You know, you don't know what you don't know. Okay, but now I'm telling you, we do know. Yeah. And I was warned. I was told by other company owners, you know. But like I always say to you all, the only way through is through. And me as a rep, I went through so many lessons at every rank of being a rep. But I'm telling you, the same thing's true as an owner. The only way through is through. I have to go through a lot. And I have to keep ranking up as a company owner. From a company that's less than 100 million, 200 million, 500 million, $1 billion. So now that we've been there together, I start thinking, okay, I'm just telling you where my sights are. They're, like as a rep, my mind will not think less than, 100,000 a month. Me, 100,000 a month is like scraping the bottom of the barrel. My brain just won't think smaller than that. because I've been there every time. So as a company owner, as I grow and stretch, and you do $1 billion, you know what's possible. Do it, hold it, put the systems in, what you need. But that's why I'm telling you publicly that I start thinking, what's beyond that? When we regroup, when I hire the right people, when I put in the right systems, and we're built for scale, and we're sustainable, and we're not over leveraged in any one area of the world. We're not in a bubble somewhere. We're just solid across the world. We're diversified across the world. Well, now I start going realistically, what is realistic for us? And that's where I start saying $2.5 billion, pass up Tupperware, pass up Nu Skin. If we have the common vision to do that, if we know where we're going together, I think we'll do that. So what we want to do is be able to recognize our leadership, give the right rewards, give the right structure. How do we align it? How do we have aligned values and aligned compensation, aligned everything that we do that together? So you'll start to see that unfold next. But I'm trying to share with you, stay hungry, stay humble. What happens is when you run up to $1 billion, what I knew was going to happen is other people are going to see that, and it's such a number that you're going to have people that want to become competitors because they saw that you did it. They saw that you proved it, that you can do travel and network marketing. And rather than join it, they'd rather try and start and compete. It's just too enticing. A lot of people have tried through the years, but there's not been one make it off the launch pad. I know, because I know what it took me. Before WorldVentures, I was working on this for 8 years, putting in tens of millions of dollars. People don't know what I went through before WorldVentures to create WorldVentures. Because even though WorldVentures is 12 years old, I've been working on it for over 20. And all along the way, investing to figure it out. And I know that it's not likely that somebody else come along and do everything I did or learn everything I learned or whatever. And in business, that's called barriers to entry. It's blue ocean strategy. It's that you have something unique and different, and people don't really know how to copy you. And they can try, but everybody that's tried has lost all their money and went bye-bye. So here we are all these years later, and it's really rare in any kind of business, in any kind of industry, that you're the only one. So it's in a way we just have to really appreciate that. But just know that we're on the radar now. We're not like flying below the radar or anything. I mean, it's like we proved what's possible. And it is enticing. Also, you run up there and, a good head coach, he's saying to his players, that last win, don't let it distract you. You got to keep your eye in the game, on the next play, the next game, right? And so, through my years of experience, I've watched lots of leaders make a lot of money and buy all the stuff they want. And then what winds up happening is you don't own your stuff winds up owning you. And it can be a distraction when you buy all the toys. And now you're not working like you were. You got all these toys. When my first time around, I had 3 houses in different parts of the country. I had 6 cars. And there'd be problems, man. I mean, this house would be breaking down in this way, and that one that way, and this car loaned out, and somebody wrecked it, and this. I'm just telling you, it's a big pain in the butt. And it became a big distraction from me working and being a rep and focused. And so I learned just, no debt, pay everything cash, because I'd been through it. So then I just learned to, again, love the job, love helping people, not about me and a pent-up need for stuff. You know, what's the need in the world? And that's where I came up with, you know, create more fun, freedom, and fulfillment. And started living that way and all this. But then creating that in the company and around the company. But I'm trying to kind of give you some vision. I'm trying to train you a little bit here. So stay hungry, stay humble. Within 24 hours, when I hit Sydney, these are like just the phone numbers and the people I met. But just as I go and I do my thing, I just get phone numbers. And so I like to show people the app and show them the dream trips we have in the app, the restaurants that were in Sydney and around there. I show them the 360 videos, and wow, that's cool. And they see, wow, this is high tech. And they say they've never seen anything like this. And like this guy, James Miller, go to jamesmiller.com.au. Look at this guy's photography work over the harbor there and all around. It's his pictures, his photos are unbelievable. But his wife is asking him, when are you going to get a real job? Because like a starving artist that goes out there and he has to be there early and late and sunrise and sunset and this, and he's gone. And she's got a real job. But he's out doing this. And then he's got to go to the trade shows and try and sell his artwork. But he's good at it. He loves it. He's been doing it 30 years. And some of the pictures he took 30 years ago or 25 years ago or something. You'll see some beautiful pictures in that picture he took like 25 years ago or something. But here's an adventurous spirited guy. He knows all over Sydney and everywhere. Takes beautiful pictures, you'll see. He just had twins, a boy and a girl, 3 years old. This guy's got a reason now to want to earn and make more money and travel, but travel with the family and things like that. So he's got this motivation. So I see the artwork, start talking. I encourage you to go look at his artwork. I bought a bunch of it. But Ellie, she was the tour guide on the bridge climb. See, and I'm looking for what I see in other people. What from their past has experienced them to do this and succeed at this? I'm pulling their why out of them. I see their why. Deep down, they feel it. They know they have a need, but they haven't looked at it because they don't even know that something like this is possible. They don't even know something like this exists. So, Ellie, she was the tour guide that took me up on a whole group of us up on top of the bridge. And she does this like 2 or 3 times a day with all different kinds of people, men and women, tall and short, and from other speaking English and not speaking English in other countries and all this. So she's got to do this where she handles different groups of people and teaches them the rigging and then takes them up and does the tour and tells the stories and all this kind of stuff. She has the skills of a presenter. She has the skills of a trainer. Now I need to see if she's got the skills as a prospector, because if she can get past that, she already has all the other skills to be really good. So I got to put out there and see if she has the desire. But it sounds like it because that contract is going to be up on the tours for the bridge. And they don't know if the same company's going to get it again or some other company's going to get it. She doesn't know if she's going to have a job or not. So here, everybody say, we're going to say hi to these people. Hey, everybody, say hi to Ellie. Hi, Ellie. So if y'all go to Sydney, y'all got to do the bridge climb. I'll tell you, man, this girl's a powerhouse. She knows how to give a tour. She knows how to work with an unruly mob. Okay, so Ellie, hopefully you get to meet all these people. And everybody I introduce y'all to, y'all got to tip good. Okay, I do. I know it's terrible. I do. So look, there we go. So Ellie, thanks. It was really good meeting you. Like I said, I think you got incredible skill. I think you'd be awesome at what we do. And here's my crew. Say everybody. You should be here. I tried to get her to do the you should be here side, but they've had a lot of stuff fall from up there. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Shit. Okay, now I got video on. Hi, Ellie, it's Wayne Nugent. I'm here in Auckland, New Zealand. Hey, I think I got some customers for you. They want to do the bridge climb. I told them, you're an awesome tour guide. You know how to control an unruly mob and give them a great education. So we're looking forward to seeing you. Hi, Ellie. Oh, and by the way, go ahead and share this with Connor, because Connor from Texas, man, unbelievable. Flower Mound, Texas, now living in Australia for like 8 years or something. But everybody say hi, Connor. So, all right. Bye, Ellie. Bye, Connor. Okay, great to meet y'all. Bye-bye. You should be here. Yeah, tell them what? What they should be where? You should. I love it. Okay. Oh, here we go. James Miller, the photographer. Hey, James Miller, man, great to meet you, dude. You got an eye, man, beauty. You could lead tours of Sydney, man. You know everywhere. You know every crook, cranny, everything, man. I'd love to take you and my people on a tour of Sydney like they've never seen before and see the most beautiful places, the most beautiful spots that they'll never see on a normal tour. You and me, buddy. Come on, let's lead a tour. Everybody say hi, James. Love it, man. Look forward to seeing you again. Say hi to the twins. Bye-bye. Oh, we're gonna get them a real job, right? Okay. Anybody know Rock Pool Steakhouse? Really good, right? So I'm told this is like the best steakhouse from Texas. I got to go eat at the best steakhouse. I'm at the bar. I had a table, but I want to eat at the bar, man. Talk to the people. This guy, Marc, knew his stuff. He knew his steak, his drinks. It's everything. I have to show you a picture of what I had and everything. Great. And Alex. Hey, Marc. Hey, Alex from Rock Pool. Man, thank you for taking care of me the other night, having dinner. It was awesome. You guys were great. I closed the place down. We were patient, but, man, you knew what to eat. You knew what to drink. It was awesome. It was a fabulous dinner. You guys were great company, man. I thank you so much. I look forward to bringing my crew. Remember you took me around and showed me some of the banquet rooms where I can bring in some of my leaders and do a great dinner, the balcony and everywhere? Dude, okay, everybody say hi. Who wants to go eat dinner with me at Rock Pool? Tell them you should be where? Woo, I look forward to seeing y'all again. All right, bye. Peace out. Okay. Then, so I'm staying at the Park Hyatt. And the concierge. Now, these people, the concierge at Park Hyatt, know everybody in town, right? And, dude, they're hooking me up with the dinner. They're hooking me up with this and that. But just great. So at the Park Hyatt, I got Jonathan and Alistair. But Jonathan was the main guy. Let me show you that. Hey, Jonathan. And hey, Alistair, hey, man, the concierge crew at Park Hyatt, I'm telling you, the Park Hyatt is the best place to stay in Sydney. The location, the view, the service, everything. Dude, it was awesome, guys. I appreciate you taking such good care of me. Jonathan, you were great, bro. Thanks for your patience. I just had a great tour of the city, because of you. Thank you so much. But I want to introduce you to my crew. I want them to say hi to you. I've been telling them, man, they got to come visit you and take you out. They got to take you out to dinner. All right, everybody, say hi to Jonathan. And give a shout out to Alistair too. Say hi, Alistair. But guys, you should be here. Huh? All right, look forward to seeing you again. I'm bringing my wife next time. In fact, I'm bringing a lot of these folks. I'm about to show them. All right, bye-bye. Woo! Okay, now let me show you what I want to do. I look at it like you can't do that. Everything I'm talking about with a bottle of juice or some face cream, or it just doesn't elicit the same kind of response when you go out recruiting in kick-ass cities all over the world doing the most fun stuff. You know what I mean? Let me give you some face cream. No, it's not the same. Everything I just did with all those people was because of travel. But you look at this list of 100 companies. The way I see it, there's 100 companies. This is a global 100 list. There's 99, and then there's us. There's nobody on that list like us. There's nobody on that list like us. To me, I don't know, I'm sorry. I think they're boring and like two-dimensional. They're just old and the same. They haven't really evolved. There's nothing new or different or anything. I'm telling you, what we're doing is unique. It is special. It is new. It is different. And there's no other company positioned to go multiple billions in a sustainable way like we are. So you're definitely at the right place at the right time with the right company. So congratulations to you right now, if you understand that. So the advice is follow one course of action until successful. Stay hungry, stay humble, don't get pride and arrogant ego, don't hit IMD and become full of yourself and want to start your own company when you got no business sense. So focus. Stay hungry, stay humble, stay focused. Focus, follow one course of action until successful. So we've got what's unique and special here in place, ready to go, several $100 million a year, all kinds of infrastructure all over the world. It's hard. It took years to build what we've built, the infrastructure that we've built. There's no way you can throw money at it and just build it overnight. Okay, it takes years. You got to go at the speed of business, the speed of lawyers, the speed of governments, the speed of everything. It takes years. It took us 12 years. Okay. What I'd like to do is come back, go to Sydney, and we'll run a contest. And, man, you know, I mean, I want to hang out with y'all like I did in London. Remember I told you the story about London? We'll figure out a contest, but I want a contest so that we can handle the group size, and we do the bus around Sydney. We do the harbor on a yacht. We do just all the things there are to do. We'll run a contest, and I'm telling you, it's going to be 2 days worth of something there. You know, and we'll turn that place into like a slumber party. You know, there's some of us that want to hang out till the sun comes up. But, you know, what you do right now matters, okay? Go to work, build your legs, build your teams, and we'll put it out there where you can make a run. But, you know, that's our product. And for us to be together and experience that product and create that memory that'll last a lifetime, that's a cool thing. And so I'm meeting so many of you for the first time. When I got to Sydney, and I met Michael Starr, but more intimately, going to the beach with your son and everything, and then I go to Gold Coast and hang out with Shane and Bill, Robin, the other leaders. It's just, you know, Kim, the welcoming I got here, you know, I go home now, and I know you better, you know me better. So now when I come back, and it's like we get together and we play one big team, you know, I just look forward to returning the love. I look forward to getting us there and just, man, really staying up late and doing some dream building. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I love you. Appreciate you. And I expect to come back real soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.